Hey guys, and welcome back to the penultimate episode. Not hopefully. Hopefully it isn't the penultimate episode, but we're here for another one of the Juventus career, episode 13. Unlucky for some, as it's definitely been unlucky in the recent episodes in the league for us. Little spoiler right there, and you can see the standings anyway. As yes, if you've seen the channel update, you will know what is happening. This series is going to be cut off at this end of the season. I know some of you guys still enjoy this, but viewing figures, a couple of you guys in the comments and in person are telling me it's time to move on, and I will listen to you. So get ready for the new team, getting the graphics done and everything, but today we focus still. We want a good end to this road to glory as, excuse me right there, we have Bologna away from home to start off with, then away to the Bernabeu as we're in the semi-finals of the Champions League. Yes, Real Madrid, the first team up right there, as then we play Cagliari, Real Madrid again, Inter Milan, and that's 1, 2, 3, that's 5 games, isn't it? Yeah, Napoli, Sassuolo, and then actually, yeah, it's definitely going to be the penultimate because we've only got one cup we're in, so there could be 3 games in the next episode. Don't think we're going to be fighting for the league, probably focus on the Champions League final if we get there. If not, it's a big ask. It's a big ask if we're going to win this league, as there's loads of scout reports, and that first guy looked really good that we just looked at, but unfortunately we're not going to be signing any of them on because we are done for our youth players. This is the team that we're going to be using till the end of the save, as we're going to have to go both legs against Real Madrid without Matthäus de Ligt as well because of the stupid last minute injury against Sampdoria. So Neva and Carvajal, there's 2 Spaniards going to sit on that bench, as I need to show you the team, of course I do, don't I? So, we're going to simulate this one with Wojciech Szczesny, Geertruida. Bastoni's going to have to step it up on his own, with Eric Konza coming back into the team, or Ezri Konza. Perraud, Ikone, Soler, Locatelli, and Kuleveski. I literally look at you guys, spell it in the comments, and I still can't say it. With Dybala up front, and Tammy Abraham up front as well in front of him. So, 11th place Bologna, away from home, might be a struggle this one. Hopefully not, as it is. We've even lost the game 3-2 going into this big leg. Brun Larsen with 1, Trossard, Soler, Cunha, and Brun Larsen with another. Yeah, you can see on my face a bit disappointed with that, but the focus is on this new competition, and of course hopefully you can see my face today. Apologies about yesterday, tried to edit the camera, didn't really go in my favour, as hopefully this game does. Away in the first leg, got to make changes after that quite poor performance, as Tammy Abraham's been good in the league and even the Champions League lately, but we're going to go for Matheus Cunha up front as the only change. Little bit tired, the squad, but I'm going to go for it as Ezri Konza's right-footed, Bastoni's left. That's an easy swap. Is de Ligt right-footed as well? He is. Maybe I should have been playing these defenders the other way around all the time, but we are going to trust that squad. See what it can do, and see if we can do any damage to Real Madrid in the first away game. And what an atmosphere this is going to be. Away from home first leg was the same as the PSG game, so it's going to be a struggle. Zinedine Zidane's tifo up there, even though Ancelotti's now the manager. How times have changed. Whatever the outcome, it's going to be a scrappy game, this one. We really need points looking at their team. They've got the 2 fast wingers in there, and they've even got club captain Declan Rice. Oh my days, it looks like the whole team is different. I only recognise Courtois. Varane back at Real Madrid on the bench. Martinelli, as it's Courtois, Kehrer, Martinez, Hernandez, Gaia, Rice, Vaslik and Ndombele, Rodrigo, Olmo, Vinicius Jr. Literally, the 2 wingers and goalkeeper are the only originals in that squad. We're only 5 seasons in. And other things, Varane's back, the bench is different, Gabriel Martinelli I saw on that bench as well. Real Madrid must be the new money team right now. Maybe the Super League didn't go through and they got money elsewhere, as Martinez with a pass straight off, of course. I think he went from Liverpool, didn't he? That's the Mexican one, if I'm not mistaken, as we've got to defend better than this. Dani Olmo! Szczesny with a save 4 minutes in, and that was a bit too easy for them. It's going to be a difficult one, if I didn't already know that, as they've brought the short corner. Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo. They're the partnership you don't want to face, especially when both of them are probably nearer their prime right here. Probably not still in it, as Rodrigo with a dip over the top. Vaslik with the head down. Got 2 West Ham midfielders and a Tottenham midfielder in Ndombele, Vlasic and Declan Rice. You don't imagine that. 5 years from now at Real Madrid as Jonathan Ikone. What a tackle that is. And it's sloppy from us. We needed to do more with the ball right there. Jonathan Ikone stayed down. Vlasic with the run in front. He's brought it back and Ndombele saved again. And in fact, Jonathan Ikone is going to come off right here. He's injured. He's the number 8. It was brilliant against PSG both legs. So Emi Buendia, who I haven't been a big fan of, has to step it up. He's always at the front post as well, which I don't understand. As keep that ball, please. No, we've let go of it. Rodrigo onto Kelleher again. The right back coming forward a bit. And that's a good tackle from Carlos Soler. But it isn't. It's been given as a handball. I thought maybe there was offside, but no. As a free kick in a very dangerous spot. Over the top, it's going to be Rodrigo to strike off the post. And Dani Olmo with the follow-up. Where was anyone to tap that away? Who was marking him? It's an absolute shocker in my eyes. We've got to do better than that. Oh my days, it's a dummy right there. And it was Olmo who dummied it. And it's Ezri Konsa who doesn't just mark him. Bloody ball watching us now. We're behind in our biggest game so far. We literally knocked PSG out. We can't get knocked out by Real Madrid. I want a trophy to win this save off. We didn't win the Champions League with Grimsby when we were in the Champions League. I don't want to bottle the Champions League every time. I want to make it my trophy. What this performance tells me is it definitely won't happen as Vinicius Jr. somehow keeps the ball right there. It's a good run down the wing and it's crossed straight into Emi Buendia. Easy header out. Kulusevski round to Paulo Dybala as well. What can Dybala do with this? We've just got to try and get a foot on the ball a little bit more. That's a good one round the corner into Kulusevski. And it's round. Mateus Cunha has a little bit of a gap. Can he try and go into this? He does. Declan Rice flooding back. Good back heel. Dybala through bodies. And it's 1-1 with our first shot of the game. Took its time. 26 minutes. All square. Is it going to be one of them interesting ties again like it was last time out? As that's a brilliant back heel. And a great venomous shot through bodies into the back of the net from Paulo. This man loves to carry us. So hopefully that's not all for nothing. Perud. Oh, god damn it. I say that and Rodrigo just runs all the way down the wing as he's put it back in the middle. Vlasic back onto Rodrigo. Him and Vinicius. I can't underestimate them enough as that's a great save from Declan Rice's shot. Szczesny's actually not doing what he did in the first leg against PSG and being terrible as that's a header won by Gertruida. And another corner for the hosts as we've got just under 15 minutes left of this first half. That's a good one. Vinicius Jr. Good job. Szczesny got down. And Vinicius Jr. with the ball right here. He has to go backwards into Jose Gaya. Vinicius Jr. again. This is good build-up, you know. Dani Olmo. And it's going to be a turn from Rodrigo and Szczesny with another stop. I don't like the way we're playing as it's going to be another corner before half-time for Real Madrid. An entertaining first half if there's ever been one. No handball. Yes. I panicked for a little bit there. My body did a screenshot as now Dybala trying to get away from them. If we take the lead before half-time, that would be perfect. Chip over the top. Kulusevski trying to put the pressure on. And it is handball from Martinez as we've got a chance maybe. But Carlos Soler, who was so perfect against PSG, messes that one up. And almost half-time should be 1-1. However, Dani Olmo has a chance right here and it's blazed over. Szczesny looked like he was poised for that, but don't know. As we do have a point. Well, not a point, is it? We have a level game at half-time, which if you would have offered me, I would have taken. But we've played quite poorly. I'd just like to be a bit more comfortable and try and get that from us as Locatelli out wide. Straight into Kulusevski. And I've just passed it straight to Ndombele. I hold my hands up. I thought that was one of our players. Kick clashes, not really too bad today, but my eyes are just terrible. As Vinicius Jr. with a 1-2 right there. Is they going to try and put a ball in? No, they're not. Vinicius Jr. is now. Holds up. Bastoni needed to get there. And it's a penalty. What for? There's no way there was a hand in that. It's not even showing us the replay. Oh, dearie me. Now we're going to go 2-1 behind if they score this. Rodrigo against Szczesny, who's had a great game. Hits the post. Rebound. Back of the net from Olmo again. Why don't we follow things up? Twice in the same game. A set piece. First time it was a free kick. Hits the post. Goes to Dani Olmo. Who is chasing him? I think it's the guy with the wristband on. Gertruida, who let his man go. Kulusevski quite close as well. Should have put some effort into it trying to get there, but no. 2-1 down. And now we've got to try and get back into this again. I don't think away goals count. You guys told me that before in this series, didn't you? So I'm not too panicking about that. Not too panicky about that, should I say, but I'd like to be a little bit better than this. Emi Buendia tries to keep the ball, robbed of it though. And Rodrigo onto Dani Olmo. This is not good. This is not good. We're not even ultra attacking, but his defence is all over the shop as Bastoni. Smart turn, but we're still going to try and do something with it. That's a great pass down the line, though, into Peru, the left back. Drop it off into Cunha, who's the one who can shoot, but Hernandez tackles. And Rodrigo to charge with it down the line right here. He's going to float a ball over, and oh my days, Vinicius. That looked like a powerful header, but was actually straight into Szczesny's grasp, so not too panicky in the end about that, as Kuleveski trying to get us on a counter right here. It's on to Mateus Cunha, down the line, Geertruida needs to make up for his mistake as that's a pass in. Cunha, round to Kuleveski again, what can he try and do right here? Looking for a bit of a gap, around the side, Paulo Dybala, chance to whip it in, that's a decent ball! And Buendia strikes the post. Big chance, and I really wish that would have gone in as Dani Olmo across the field into Vinicius. Vinicius backwards into Jose Gaya as we still, I won't say panicking, but still not comfortable in this game. To actually stay at 2-1 down, which I kind of take at this moment. We've been very poor going forward, but that's not what I expected as well, because I thought De Ligt being out, we'd be bad at the back. We've been not bad at the back, but we've conceded as chances, but attacking-wise, we've been shocking as Bastoni out to Prode right here. The left-back's done loads more than Emi Buendia, I'll tell you that, who should have put us level, as that's a good ball in the middle to Cunha though now. Onto Locatelli, Dybala drops it off to Cunha around the side. It's Carlos Soler, tries to put it back in. Dybala trying to get a turn off, and Declan Rice is there. Not beating him as Vinicius Junior's away as well. The Brazilian is gone out wide a little bit too much. Right, we've got a chance now to get back. Bastoni with the header, as I still want to know what that bloody penalty was for. Probably should have watched the replay again as Kuleveski running forward into Geertruida. We're going to have to go backwards all the time, aren't we? Because when we try and put a ball forward, no one is showing for us. We're forcing it as Declan Rice gets that ball out wide. See, Vinicius Junior straight onto that from the wing. He comes inside as Gaya now into Martinez. They're passing it round us a bit too much. As Vinicius Junior again with it. And what's he going to do? Backwards. And Geertruida is in the way of that one. Paulo Dybala, that could have been a rough tackle, but we avoid it. And Kuleveski away right here. That's a great pass from Mateus Cunha. Kuleveski on the angle against Thibaut Courtois. And Courtois had a howler. I've had a howler with my voice right there, but we've got the leveller 2-2 at the Bernabeu. And I'm not over-celebrating that. Still, it's only a draw, taking it into the next leg, and we've been terrible here. But I am very shocked the keeper did not save that one. We're going to take Dybala off. Need to rest him for that next leg, and that is shocking from Courtois. Number 44 gets us in it. Should be a clean slate going into the next game as Declan Rice to Ndombele. Rice again, this is good 1-2s, but still they're not breaking through us. However, I've said that and they've just done it perfectly. Declan Rice plays a 1-2 out wide right here. No, not like this. Blocked, and Konza has used his hand. Get this guy out of the club. I mean, the series is almost over. If that was De Ligt, no hand is used, but is it a handball? It definitely is. Ezri Konza, you absolute fool. We've got to try and save a penalty in the last minute. And it's floated into the top bin. Real Madrid do win their first leg. 3-2. They deserve it, but they shouldn't have got it. And I am fuming how we've let that happen. Just floated into the top corner. No chance for Szczesny, but he never really had a chance. All because of the two centre-backs giving 2 penalties away. You can see they're not a partnership meant to be. As now we go into the second leg, 3-2 trailing. It's a different story this time. Not been trailing in the knockout rounds before. But with the fans behind us, can we react? Just going to have to wait and see, as we are still 4th in the league. League's gone, I think. 15 points. Yeah, it's gone. It's definitely gone. Even if we do beat Inter Milan top of the league, it's gone. As I might as well just fully rotate this team, you know. I might as well go and do it. Change it to this one. Ikone for Venice. this is a risky move. Ikeis Munayin can of course come in for Alvarado, who's been doing my head in all the time. And another centre-back, Diliu. Give Bastoni a bit of a rest. Ezri Konza needs to be in the team to get his fitness up a little bit more, and to actually prove he needs to be in the team next time out. So Cagliari should beat us, I'd say, even though his squad's high rated, and we've actually won it, so that's okay. Ojeda, Tammy Abraham, and Dybala wins it late on. We actually win it with our second string team. Oh dear me, but we've got to make sure we change it now. Right, there we go. We've done it. We've flicked to the other squad. I'm guessing Thingy's still not back. What's his name? Yeah, Delict's still out as Weston McKennie comes onto the bench. Get another central midfielder to maybe come on, as it's the same team from that last one. And the centre-backs are unhappy. I'm unhappy in both of you boys. You should have done better right there. But the same team is tasked with a big challenge. It can't be a draw, can't be a loss. Got to beat Madrid in the second leg. And let's have a look how they're going to line up, shall we? Second time round, I see one change in there, and I think it's the only change. No one really... Oh, Lucas Hernandez on the bench. It's Courtois, Kehrer, Varane back in the team from Man United, Martinez and Gaia. Declan Rice, Vaslik and Ndombele with Rodrigo, Dani Olmo and Vinicius Jr. The best centre-forward in the land. We've got to try and stop him this time. We've got to get the win. We've got to listen to the fans. We've got to put it in. I think I said the same thing twice right there, but I don't care, as that's another rhyme, as Cunha tries to keep hold of the ball, and he's lost it straight away, the Brazilian. Very nice, as Rice with the run. Rice baby, of course. You'll know him as now as Koleski with a pass to the side of him. Mateus Cunha returns that ball in the middle. That's a good ball onto Paulo Dybala, you know. And Dybala to drop that off. Cunha, get this to the other side. Now back in. Carlos Soler with a gap on the edge. That's got to be handball. Surely from Varane. And nothing given. We got 2 against us in the last game. It looked like it hit his hand. That's a big chance we should have got early days, but we don't. As Kehrer to run with the ball, don't know how to say his name, into Vlasic. Nico Vlasic out to Kehrer again, and we just need to stand him up. Come on, Klavesky. Or not Klavesky, Emi Buendia. That's well done, as communication at the back, please. We did get it away, but just cracked Ezri Konza in the head. That's probably what he needs, to be fair, as that's a chip over the top. It's run onto by Mateus Cunha, who's actually in behind the defence right here. Can we get one back? It's off the post, and Jose Gaia blocks the next one. Now that should be 1-0. Absolutely shocking. Corners whipped in as well over everyone. And by the way the game has started, it looks like we're going to try and put everything into it, but still, I need a little bit more, as Perud can whip a ball in, can't he? He can, as he's going to actually give it back to the edge of the box, though. That was the sensible option. Now onto Buendia. Not going to try and whip it with Emmett. Give it to Carlos Soler through the middle. Kulovetsky can't step away from bloody Martinez. What a good career he's had in this save. I can't believe what he's done. Liverpool, then Real Madrid for the ex-Ajax man. As now Dani Olmo across into Vinicius Jr. into Rodrigo. Don't let him play that back. Dani Olmo with a 1-2. Rodrigo. Big save, Szczesny. Big save. The passing did me in a little bit there as Emi Buendia. No, you can't lose it there. You can't. He tries to give a free kick away. Can't do that as well as Perud. It's a good job he's watching his man on that wing. We've got to watch these skillful wingers. Can we switch that one more? Cunha. That's a good ball. Kulovetsky scored from this position last game. Can he do it again? Man on his back. Chips it over for Cunha to head it home. And we do have 1 goal back. 3-3 on aggregate. These just love to be high-scoring games. Will it be another? I mean, it's a great ball over the top. And I tell you what, that scoop is delicioso. Into the back of the net from Mateus. Game on. Or tie on. Whatever. Wojciech Szczesny passes it out to Geertruida right here. Ezri Konza. Konza now through the middle onto Paulo Dybala. So we're going to try and move this forward straight after the goal. If we can take a lead, how amazing would that be? I just want to hear the roar of the Juve crowd, of course, as Jose Gaia did receive that, though. Tanguy Ndombele through to Dani Olmo as he's got a man out wide. Terrible pass from the Spaniard, though. Straight into Geertruida to run it forward. And can we try and do something? This is good passing from us. Kulovetsky, good slide. Oh, no, it isn't. That's definitely a foul, and it's a free kick on the edge. Carlos Soler. I mean, give this to Dybala on his left foot. Just full on put power underneath that and try and sneak it in at that near post. It's off the post. It wasn't half bad. And Vlasic with a ball right there onto Dani Olmo. As Olmo, oh dear, gets a good ball through to Rodrigo right here. As Rodrigo's going to carry on running it. And it's going to go out off of Bastoni. A corner before half-time to Real Madrid. We don't want them getting any goals in this game. That would be very, very suitable. As Geertruida, brilliant header out. And can we attack just before half-time? Dybala, just chip that full power. There we go. Mateus Cunha, it's all down to you, mate. Cut inside if you can. He's done it. Takes another step. Ball through right there. Emi Buendia's on a bit of a stretch. Can he cross that in? Decent one. Not much power on it, though. Back in the middle. Kelleher. I think there was another handball in there, referee, but I'm not going to annoy you with 45 minutes to go. It is level. There's a place in the Champions League final still up for grabs. 1-0 in this leg. Tired players on the field. This could go to extra time. Of course, this all matters on if away goals don't count or not, which you guys have told me they don't, and I think they didn't in the Europa League, so we should be all good for penalties. I mean, I'd rather them do count, to be fair, because we'd have a lot more than them at the moment. As Kulovetsky, back heel, in the middle, tried to get that through Geertruida, tried to be a bit sneaky with it. As Locatelli, that's a good pass to Dybala, who just had to get one more off, but tackled again. And this is not what I like. No defensive midfielder in the way, no Soler or Locatelli, both backpedaling in the middle to Rodrigo. Got to try and mark him up, and he's lost it. As Paulo Dybala with it again right here, and he's out wide, crosses it over to Kulovetsky. Ref, that's a foul! Come on! There was no chance of getting the ball, and he took me out, so don't get how that isn't going to get given, as it's still Real Madrid on the ball. Varane into Declan Rice, into Ndombele. It's a quick 1-2, as we're still falling backwards a little bit right here. Jose Gaya gets this out wide. Don't let him whip it in. Just stand him up. It's to the edge of the box. It's Ndombele. It's Rice with a dummy. It's in. It's Declan Rice. It's Geertruida with a block. It's a big chance for the captain. Still not cleared as Vinicius Jr. I'm sure I'm seeing handballs in this game every single moment. It looks like he took it down with his hand as it's whipped into the box. And Szczesny to catch it. Please try and get on a counter from this. Emi Buendia. That is dirty play from whoever tried to stop that counter. I think it was Declan Rice again. As that's a good take from Matheus Cunha. And it's over the top straight away for Perraud, who's got no one in the middle and he can really whip a ball in. That's a shame, that is. As Carlos Soler tries to pass again and we've lost it. We're just trying a little bit too hard as Rodrigo now. Out to Kelleher, over the top, Dani Olmo, back into Declan Rice, onto Rodrigo, round the corner! Vinicius Jr. scored. Vinicius Jr. will be putting Real Madrid into the Champions League final with that one. No one, again, reading their runners. Nothing more I personally could have done with that. It's a great ball in, and it's one round the corner. Geertruida and Bastoni keeping him on. Got to go all out. Oh, dude, it's level as well. It's not like they're winning, but it's going to be a big thing if they do, of course, win this, as we need another goal back just pronto as we've gone attacking, but it's going to be them to catch us off here. Vinicius Jr., there's a man in the middle. Vinicius Jr., Szczesny comes out. Could have been a hat-trick, that as well, as Geertruida getting a tackle in. Rice with a touch. Still, the ball will fall to us, as that's not a half-bad ball through. And we've got the run on there of Emi Buendia, who's not going to get there, but dodgy ball. And Thibaut Courtois takes Emi Buendia out again when the ball's gone. But is that given in FIFA? Of course it's not, as Vlasic with it right here. He turns backwards into Declan Rice. Rice across. That's a bad pass. Get there, Locatelli. Matheus Cunha, pass that one more on. No bottle in this. Kulovetsky out to Emi Buendia. Pass it back in. Kulovetsky! It's 2-1 again on the night. And it's 4-4 on aggregate. We don't give up without a fight. For once I go ultra attacking and it actually results in something. Emi Buendia with a brilliant pass in as he's going to go off the field. Sinks into the back of the net and the game is on. Amazing stuffs, but we've got to make sure we still keep this. Our team is very, very tired and we've got Inter Milan next, which I think might actually have to be another simulation. I mean, if this goes to extra time, I'm putting my full focus into this. I want a Champions League win. As Isco's on the field with quick passing. Out to Rodrigo right here. And Rodrigo's got inside. Don't let Isco get there. Szczesny with it. Just full-on whack that as well. Not a full-on whack, but we do manage to get the ball down somehow. Carlos Soler, whack that as well. That's a great ball up to Cunha. And Cunha has the run on right here of Kulovetsky to put us in the final. He's done it. It's 3-2 or 3-1, whatever you want to call it. 91st minute. And we're off to the Champions League final. I can't believe that's just happened. That's why I'm not going mental. But what a goal. Is that the biggest goal we've ever scored on a career mode? I do not know. It's not a winning Champions League goal, but it's the biggest you will ever see. It's Tottenham against Ajax all over again, but with Juve and Real Madrid. Finished by yours truly, Kulovetsky. I know I've butchered his name again. Blow the whistle, ref. 5-4. 5-4 in the last couple of minutes. That is just one of the best games I've ever played. I'm sorry. The excitement levels are coming down a little bit. We avoided extra time. And we've won it. To the final we go. Honestly, buzzing with that result as we got tournament prize money, and the second leg has not been played, but when I checked, 2-1 to Leipzig over Chelsea. So we're going to give it another check right here as well, as we're going to save that game till the next episode. Going to go to the calendar, and Chelsea have actually pulled it back, so it will be the Blues we play in the Champions League final. First time fully in the, well, I can't say first time, we were there with Ajax and we bottled it, but first proper time having a go at this Champions League, with no offence to Ajax, but a fully experienced and should be winning team. So we're going to play top spot, who are keeping on winning, or keep on winning should I say, Inter Milan. As we cannot chase them, we can't win, but we can take some credit by beating them. And it's going to be loads of resting in this team. You can see Munayin out, and we'll go with Akari, shall we? We'll go with him and Kovalevsky on the left. Let's try that out. And it's the San Siro for us right here, as Livkovic in goal. We beat these the first time round, I'm pretty sure. Konate, Garcia, Koulibaly. You can see Pogba on the bench, Verratti, Salcedo. Jude Bellingham is sitting, as in front of him is going to be Barnes, Thiago, Barella and Mason Greenwood, with Martinez and Gomez. So let's get straight stuck into these, shall we? It's a ball straight onto Ikias Munayin. Good to see some other players playing for once. We haven't really changed his team, as Akaris with the ball in. Are they linking up? No, they aren't. I thought the two new boys were going to do something then. Headed away from them. Backwards though, Konate with a back three, of course. Bellingham just sitting. I feel like that formation's not the best suited to their players. They've got attacking prowess and wingers in Greenwood and Barnes. So hopefully we can make the most of this. It's Akari around the side, playing with a bit of confidence. Now we're in the Champions League final, as that is just going out to the edge. Munayin with a header down to Tammy Abraham. Another chance for Akari to whip it in. He's not doing bad with these balls, and Greenwood's away. Not doing bad at all, as Lautaro with it. He's going to have to pass it out wide into Mason Greenwood. Perud with a block, and it's going all the way to Barella. Barella to put that inside onto Lautaro. Absolutely hammered there. Mason Greenwood to keep it. Can we try and get a tackle in somehow? No, we can't. It's around the corner. Lautaro, Martinez, edge of the box. Gomez, good passing. Barnes slots it home. Very, very quick and very precise. Fair dues. It's just too quick for me, isn't it? No excuses. Not too butthurt, at least it's not a knockout round and the league's already gone, but bragging rights are still there and we're not doing well. Not the greatest of starts, as Tammy Abraham puts the ball out wide right there, straight onto Akari, and this is where we need to try and do something ourselves. When we get the ball on this edge of the box, we're always wasting it. Tammy Abraham out to Akari, going to whip it in, and why is Abraham never in that box? It's Kuleveski on the end of every header, which is not his forte. As Mason Greenwood's going to come forward as well. Mason Greenwood on the ball, that's a shot coming in, very close into Szczesny, and it's a good save. Kuleveski with a block, of course, and Locatelli around the side. Tammy Abraham now flicks it over the top, and Araki on it right there. That's a good turnout. Araki still keeps it. Now into Locatelli. Locatelli into Soler. Soler into Abraham. Can we try and do something here? It's Locatelli. It's Soler again. It's tried to be a 1-2 and not. And that is the whistle right there, as it's 1-0 at the break against Inter Milan. Not satisfied. It just doesn't sit well with me. I know it's a nothing game, but not good enough. And Greenwood with the ball here into Gomez, and Szczesny with a save. Straight at the start of the second half. It's going to be them still coming at us. And it's going to be a corner ball for them. Thiago into Barnes. Barnes into Bastoni right there, who runs in with the block. And we're going to try and get his passes away. Kuleveski around the corner into Ikias Munayin, going to cut back himself into Tammy Abraham, and Bastoni with a pass onto Ikias Munayin right there, onto Tammy Abraham. Abraham looking for that ball over the top into Kuleveski, as Kuleveski right here with the ball. He's going to have to try and cut it in himself into Abraham, into Munayin, and blocked again in the way, as we're going to put Mateus Cunha on. I'm going to try and give most players a rest, even in this big game, as that's off onto Abraham's head, who does win it. Livkovic punches it out though, as it's going to be another corner ball. Mateus Cunha. Greenwood away at the front post this time. Come on. At least try and give the ball a bit of direction, as Lautaro Martinez gives it to Verratti. Verratti gives it again into Paul Pogba. Verratti with the ball through the middle. Ezri Konza with the cutout right there. And it's forward to Tammy Abraham. Abraham around the corner. This is a good ball on, you know. Mateus Cunha. What can Cunha try and do right here? Can he cut inside? It's a good little skill move. trying to do it himself. I don't think it works well with Tammy, of course, because they're both battle for the same position. He's been shoved out wide and still trying to nick the goals. And Lautaro Martinez onto Greenwood, keeping them well onside right there, running backwards as Barella over the top. That's not a good ball. Gomez, that's not a good ball. Barnes, Szczesny. I mean, he did very well to get back up on his feet and save that, but that could have been another goal for Inter Milan. As we've turned right there with Tammy. Can we try and salvage a draw or something, just for reputational sake? As that's a good ball out wide. Mateus Cunha, first time in. That's a good one. Oh, and Livkovic. That's a quality save. Don't think we are going to get anything. There's 2 minutes on the clock. Over the top, Szczesny with the catch. And Szczesny to throw it straight out of play right there. In the middle, drilled across to Tammy Abraham. As can we find that out wide? Oh, come on, a bit better than that, please. As the ball still just pinballing around a little bit. Not long left on the clock. As there we go. It's a 1-0 defeat to Inter Milan. Down but not out. We've still got the Champions League to focus on. And straight after the game. Ooh, an offer for him for Ezri Konsa. I mean, I don't mind if I do, but he's the next manager's problem after me. I'm only going to be here till the end of the season, and I don't really want to sell him right now, as Roma are second. We've dropped to 5th. We're at the Champions League places. I mean, we do get to the Champions League if we win the whole thing, as I think that's it for the penultimate episode. I'm looking forward to this Champions League final. Then the next series is going to be sensational. Exciting times ahead of us, even after that poor defeat. Thank you guys for watching this. Like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell on as well. Ending this very abruptly, I know, but I've got to get off somewhere. So take care in a bit and enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Oh, what you've got left of it. Peace.